you're a heartbreaker, dream maker, love taker, don't you mess around with me. You're a heartbreaker, dream maker.
Hey guys, to have a brand new Minimates reviews. Here we have the Marvel Minimates Iron Man 3 Toys R Us exclusive Heartbreaker Iron Man and Tony Stark. So this is from the brand new Toys R Us version of the 49th wave of Marvel Minimates. This is one of the Toys R Us exclusive packs featuring the Heartbreaker armor and Tony Stark with the cool little visor thing. Packaging wise, the same as usual. Iron Man 3, Avengers Initiative, Hall of Armors, Heartbreaker, Tony Stark, Heartbreaker, Tony Stark. This is going to be the best Tony Stark ever, I swear. And the roster on the back. Skeleton Armor, Silver Centurion, Heartbreaker, Extremist Soldier, Mandarin, Iron Patriot, Iron Man, and Tony Stark. So, I'm excited. I can't wait to check out this Tony Stark, because I saw it's going to be the best Tony Stark ever. So, let's begin. Heartbreaker Iron Man. Since the alien invasion that wrecked Manhattan, Tony Stark has withdrawn to his workshop, developing different alliterations of the Iron Man armor for every possible scenario. The Mark 17 Heartbreaker armor is designed for artillery. Tony Stark. Tony's latest Iron Man armor, the Mark 42, incorporates a new technological feature. Operated via synaptic link, the individual components of the suit are independently mobile and can fly to the user with just a mental command. First up we have the Heartbreaker Iron Man. So here we have the Heartbreaker Iron Man, and this has got to be my favorite Iron Man armor out of the whole Iron Man 3 line. So in the movie you see this kind of like the leader of the Iron Man army. I don't exactly remember if he ever uses it specifically, but it's there and it looks so cool. Personally, I would have loved to see this being worn by him in the final battle because it's so amazing. It's so cool. Because it's like this huge upgraded super duper hyper mega Iron Man. There's actually a Lego of him, which is cool, but this is just amazing. He's got this giant torso piece. His arc reactor's huge. It's like he's about to shoot it off. See some little silver detailing. All very crisp and clean. A couple little smudges around, but it's no big deal. The face is also very neat. New arms. New gauntlets. Super cool. New belt, new legs, and new boots. So it all encompasses this giant tank of an Iron Man. Now it's not like Hulkbuster tank, but it is a pretty big figure. I mean, let's compare him to something like Spider-Man. He's very bulky. It's perfect. This is totally what the Mark 42 should have been, because this is just everything yes. Articulation-wise, he can do just about everything. His shoulders, though, are slightly hindered, but everything else is pretty darn mobile. So that's good. And accessory-wise, there's a slight growl. So Tony Stark hairpiece. Display stand as before, I don't have it on me. And, oddly enough, there isn't any detailing underneath. So that's kind of a darn shame. Probably because they didn't give them any reference, but it's a cool armor. It's got to be my favorite armor out of Iron Man 3. Not my favorite armor ever, but it's up there. Overall, Heartbreaker Iron Man, I think it just won my heart. Next up we have Tony Stark. So here we have Tony Stark with the really cool outfit. This is from the beginning of the movie where you see him kind of trying on the Mark 42. Being like, "Wow, it's so cool!" And it like flies onto him. As you can see represented by the figure, he has parts of the Mark 42. The Toys R Us version, which is the mustard yellow, not the comic book store version, but I suppose you could swap pieces. And overall, this has got to be my favorite Tony Stark. I just love everything. I love his little t-shirt with the arc reactor. I love his sleeves. I love the back. It's all extremely well detailed. I love his hair, even though it's the same hair as before. Oh, and there's a little thing called his face. He has a visor. He has a visor. This is like Tony Stark video gamer. It's awesome. I mean, just look at that. That is amazing. Take it off and you can see there's actually more of it. Which is incredibly, incredibly cool. Which is why this is my favorite Tony Stark, because of that reason only. Other than that, detail-wise, he's very simple, but it's very effective. And like I said before, the Mark 42 pieces look alright. But they're just kind of there. We'll get to that later, though. Articulation-wise, he can do everything. Nothing being prohibited. And accessory-wise, this is where he gets cool. He actually comes with an additional pair of hands and feet, so you can just have Tony Stark, no armor at all. Which is definitely how I'm going to pose him. Something also new to note is that the hands on these figures are new. I never noticed that before, but this was pointed out by the Minimate Multiverse. You see, the hands on this Tony have these little ridges on them. You can barely see. While a normal Minimate is just kind of flat. I guess this is supposed to help secure and strengthen it. And the feet also have it as well. So that is a cool little thing to know. He also comes with a display stand, as every other one. So, as it is, Tony Stark, probably my favorite overall Minimate of Iron Man 3. So this instantly makes this 2-pack my favorite 2-pack. So, overall that was the Marvel Minimates Iron Man 3 Toys R Us exclusive Heartbreaker Iron Man with Tony Stark. An amazing 2-pack. Probably my favorite of the entire Iron Man 3 stuff. My favorite Tony Stark because he's got the cool visor stuff. On the Heartbreaker because it just looks amazing. So if you're only going to get one 2-pack from Iron Man 3, it's got to be this one because it's the best. Hands down. Anyway, let's move on and do a full overview of the entire Iron Man 3 Minimates. So, overall that was the Iron Man 3 Minimates. Some great high-quality figures. Can't go wrong with any of the packs. The movie was disappointing, but the figures are great. I know, does that make any sense? The movie sucks, but the figures are great. I got some new favorite Minimates, as you can see. Tony Stark, Heartbreaker, and War Machine are fantastic. And the rest are all pretty good. There's not really much else to say. They're all very high-quality figures. Nothing really wrong. Good quality. They all look cool. They're cool. I don't know if there's going to be any more Iron Man 3 Minimates. I know there's going to be a box set, but that probably won't be for a while, so all we have is this stuff for now. It was a good run. It was fun, but like I said, these 3 are the ones that matter. The rest are just kind of there. Anyway, did you like the video? Well then rate, comment, subscribe, and like, and I'll see you later.